So we can start. Welcome all of you to our logistic management class. Today is a new day for all of you, I know, and this is the first time that you are experiencing in Metaverse. And this class is designed by Rıdvan Yılmaz. Thank you for this study. Nice work. And we are cooperating with TechSoft company, which has a main infrastructure of metaverse. Thanks to TechSoft. And now I want to say something about metaverse. Metaverse is such kind of things as you see right now, and it has some advantages with respect to online classes. Am I right? You can feel yourself in the class, and you can see your friends. You can touch to each other, and you can see me also, and we will have some sharing files when we are starting to our lecture. Now, welcome you once more. So, meanwhile, this course is on recording also. Rıdvan Yılmaz is recording this class. And let me share my screen first. Probably you see my screen right now. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me open also the presentation file for Logistic Performance Index. Dear friends, Logistic Performance Index is a kind of measurement for any country, actually, not for business or not for any company, but this shows how a country's logistic performance is. So we use this index especially for deciding new logistics planning and logistics programming for when we think about the state side, the government side, we can say that they use this logistic performance index to be able to make some policies on logistics, on especially foreign trading, right? So before to start, we can see that it is a kind of ranking system and has 6 parameters. We will see them. But in the beginning, let me give the ranks for countries so that you may understand more easily. The first one is Germany is in the first rank of the whole country. There are 160 countries which are measuring their logistic performance index by World Bank exactly actually, and we see here in the first state, in the first rank, Germany with 4.2 score. The scores will differ from 1 to 5. We will see them for all parameters also, for all 6 parameters of logistic performance index. But the average of Germany in between the 6 parameters, with respect to 6 parameters, gives 4.2. Sorry, you hear me? Is there a problem? Let's
Okay.
go on. Okay, thank you. Uh, and the second country is seen here, Sweden, 4.05. This rank is 2018, I think, if I'm not wrong, as far as I can remember. This is 2018's value. Anyway, let's go on with the definition of LPI, Logistic Performance Index. First of all, World Bank has a definition on Logistic Performance Index. It is a tool created by World Bank that scores countries on how efficiently they move goods across and within borders. Be careful here. This is not the productivity or effectiveness, but it relates with efficiency. Okay, and we have seen before what efficiency has differ with respect to productivity and effectiveness before. Uh, so this index helps countries in especially identifying the challenges and opportunities they face in their performance on trade logistics and what they can do to improve their performance. And the LPI 2018 allows for companies across 160 countries. Okay, let's go on with the second slide. Third slide, sorry. According to World Bank, LPI reflects following 6 points: efficiency of the customs clearance process. Custom clearance process is very important, which is making easy to import and export. Okay, so efficiency of the customs clearance process is one of the most important reflection of LPI. Secondly, quality of trade and transport related infrastructure. So any country's infrastructure is important for foreign trade, especially the foreigners, especially the importer and exporter from that countries as a business side. And ease of arranging competitively priced shipments. Okay, quality of logistics services, ability to track and trace consignments. And lastly, frequency with which shipment reach the consignee within the scheduled time. So timeliness is very important for any countries, and this is also depends on how the business acting in foreign trade. Okay, so as I said, LPI values in between 1 to 5. This represents as like a Likert index actually. When the score is reducing, we can say that there's an insufficient performance of logistics. Okay, low score represents insufficient performance, whereas high score represents better performance. So the value is changing from 1 to 5. Any question up to that? And I hope there's no problem with my voice.
Everything is okay.
Everything is okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, let's go on with the next slide. According to the World Bank, LPI Logistic Performance Index is calculated as, let me read it quickly. Surveys conducted by the World Bank in partnership with academic and international institutions, and private companies and individuals engaged in international logistics. 2011 round of surveys covered more than 6,000 country assessments by nearly 1,000 international freight forwarders. These values are collected by a kind of questionnaire. Respondents evaluated 8 markets on 6 core dimensions using a scale from 1 as worst to 5 as best. And the markets are chosen based on the most important export and import markets of the respondent's country, random selection, and for landlocked countries,
Can you hear me?
sorry, I can hear you. What are you doing in the stage? Please have a seat, all of you.
Yeah. Sorry. I lost my way. Yeah. Let them sit
Yeah,
all. Yeah. All of the people are on the stage. Yeah. It's
I
better they sit
see.
so that you will
And
enjoy the lecture. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
okay. Erke, Sevde, please have a seat.
So anyone who
I
wants to
know.
dance, let him go to the end of the room and dance. No problem. What we do, but not in the front
Yeah,
of the stage.
I know this is a very amusing experiment for all of you, since this is the first
Yeah.
time, I think. Please have a seat and let's go on to our lecture, Logistic Performance Index. Please have a seat. We can start wherever we lastly.
Yeah. Please.
Have a
So
seat.
anyone who wants to dance, let him go to the end of the room and dance. No problem. This is the metaverse. You can do anything, but
Yeah,
in a respected way.
I know,
So
I know.
happy to meet you all, and I'm proud of all of each of you. You know why? Because you are believing in the revolution.
Thank you. Yeah, sure. Thank you. So,
So my regards for all the nice gentlemen and the nice ladies.
thank you, Mohamed. Mohamed Al Ansad, am I right?
Yes, I'm the
Okay,
surgeon of the
Mohamed.
metaverse, and the first metaverse hospital will be launched. And all of you are invited. We will put in the on the station. It will be in California, US. So you'll be proud that
Thank you.
each of you will join. It will give amazing technologies in space telesurgery and robotic surgery and advanced medical.
Mohamed, you are wonderful. Thank you for all of these platforms. Thank you. Now, can we go on to our lecture? And Sevde, Hüseyin, please have a seat. Esma, let me try to once more share my document. You see the screen? Okay. Mohamed, after this class, I want to connect with you for some actually for some specific points. We can talk later. And once more, thank you for this kind of platform. And let me share my presentation once more. Can you see the LPI calculation table right now? Görünüyor mu Rıdvan abi? Tamam. Tamam. Devam edelim. Yes. According to World Bank, LPI is calculated as, let me read it quickly because last time I may read some of them. Surveys conducted by the World Bank is partnership with academic and international institutions and private companies and individuals engaged in international logistics. 2011 rounds of surveys covered more than 6,000 country assessments by nearly 1,000 international freight forwarders. As I have said, this index actually brings some an output of a questionnaire of the international traders. So, respondent evaluated 8 markets on 6 core dimensions, as I have said, using a scale from 1, which is worst, and 5, which is best. And the markets are chosen based on the most important export and import markets of the respondent's country, random selection, and for landlocked countries, neighboring countries that connect them with international markets. And lastly, scores for the 6 areas are averaged across all respondents and aggregated to a single score using principal components analysis, as Germany, you might remember, 4.2. Okay, let's go on with the next slide. This is important. How we can get data from data bank from the World Bank of LPI, and we use a data bank of World Bank. Let me show also this, how to use copy. Let me open a new page here. When we go to the databank.worldbank.org, meanwhile, this is very important and very useful data center for any kind of researchers. And when we want to write here logistics,
Hocam sesiniz gitti.
Can you hear me right now? Ne
Yes,
zamandan
Evet
itibaren
hocam.
we can.
duyuyorsunuz? Okay. Stay muted. Yes. Ferde, Nilay, what are you doing in behind of the stage? Anyway, let me go on. Now, okay, we can have selections for countries. Actually, there are 160 countries, as I have said, and we should mainly choose countries, series, and time, the years actually. So let's start here. Who are from Poland? Alexander, are you here? Sunumu mu? Ben bir şey yapmadım ama. Sunumu mu? Okay. Let me open it once more. Sorry for interruption. Can you see right now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Paylaşmayı durdur. Okay. Let me try once more. And sorry for interruption, as I said. It seems no problem. Lütfen. It may be related with your connection. Diye ilgili konuşuyorsam. Senin bağlantınla ilgili olabilir mi abi? Okay. Let me go on. Bakalım. Okay. Yeah, uh, I know they are curiously touching every point of the metaverse platform right now, and actually they have the right. There's no problem with that. Herkes meraklı abi, bir yerlere basıyor. Gayet normal. So let me go on with choosing and selecting the countries. Is Alexander here from Poland? No. I know Enrique is here. Enrique? Spain. Enrique, you are from Spain, right? Okay. And let's take just
Hello.
two countries. Yeah.
Hey.
Are you here? Let's compare with Spain and Turkey. Okay. Let's see what would happen. What would happen when we comparing with Spain and Turkey? So anyway, I have chosen two countries as you see here. Out of 118, but it is exactly 160. The 8 countries comes from the partial of the countries anyway. And when we are facing with the series of the whole analysis, we can say that now here you will see the six parameters of the logistic performance index, and you may need ability to track and trace consignment rank, or ability to track and trace consignment score, which is 1 from 5, changing 1 from 5. This is the rank of that parameter, and this is the score of that parameter. Now let's see logistic performance index overall score from 1 to 5. Okay, and let me take the 6 parameters, just the scores. Okay, let's say quality of trade and score. This here is parameter 1. Score parameter 2, logistic performance index overall. Overall score, logistic performance index, overall score 1 to 5. Upper, no, it doesn't need upper bound. Just overall score. Okay, and overall, I don't need rank right now. Overall rank 1 to 5 score frequency. Now the one is just the overall one, and the other one is the first parameter, second parameter, third parameter, okay, fourth parameter from 1 to 5, fourth parameter, the fifth one, and the sixth one. Okay, so I have chosen the 6 parameter values and one overall. So it brings 7 column, right? 6 plus 1. And then we have to choose one more thing, the time, the schedule, the years. So as an information, please note that LPI starts from 2007. And after that, 2010 has been made. And after that time, 2010, they try to get the index pairwise years. So 2012, 2014, 2016, and 2018. And also note that 2020 has no values due to the pandemic issue. So let's take these all values and we want to compare how Spain and Turkey situation with respect to each other. So we have chosen all of them. Okay, we have chosen countries. Let's see, Turkey and Spain. We have chosen the series, as I have said, the scores of 6 parameters and the overall one, and lastly the years. Okay, so these are all. As you see here, country is checked, series is checked, and time is selected. So apply changes. Yes, this is our result. And let me take this out for investigate more detail as an Excel file. You can also download those results as a report, CSV, which is comma separated Excel like tables, as a text, as a metadata anyway. We have download this result as it is seen here. Let's see which country is better, Turkey or Spain. We'll see. These values are for Turkey, as you see. And as you see, there are 7 rows. Why 7 rows? Because we have chosen 6 parameters and 1 for the overall scores, right? And the same for Spain. Okay. And now, let me play a bit. Let's do it. Where are the overall scores? Logistic Performance Index overall score for Turkey. Add one more here. Logistic performance overall is here. Should I add one? Yeah, I have added one. So let me drag and drop there. This is the Logistic Performance Index. And to be able to make a comparison, let me related values level logistics quality versus quality. frequency with shipment, frequency with shipment, yeah. Turkey, efficiency of the clearance of Turkey, ease of arranging competitively priced versus Turkey's one, and the competence and quality of logistics services, and finally this one here, yeah. Turkey, Spain, Turkey, Spain, Turkey, Spain. There are 7 comparisons, and you see here for we have done this as 2007, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different years. Okay, and let me do one more thing. As sorry, actually we can erase this one. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. We want to have a graph. Where is that? Arkadaşlar sesim geliyor değil mi? Let's say this here. Wow. Zaten ara ara konuşuyorum. Now, the year 2007. When we click 2007, is this one. And this one, I think. But which one is Turkey? Which one is Spain? Upper bound is Spain. Turkey for quality. Turkey. Now, let's try first to be more clearly understand. Hide the Turkey's one. Hide Turkey. Hide Turkey's. Hide. And hide that one. Okay. Now these are all Spain's value. And we can see that the red one is 2010. 2010 has a very low value for the fifth value. Now here, for 2010, the red one, please see the red one. For 2010, we can see that the fifth parameter, which one is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one here has a significantly low value. So Spain has a problem, ease of arranging competitively priced international shipment. Okay. So this information is used by the government, and also this information can be used for the investors. And what else? We can see that in the overall, the third row of, let's say 1, 2, 3, frequency with shipment reach consignee with scheduled or experienced time score. So in according to that parameter, we can see that there is a high value for Spain. Okay, we can do the same for Turkey, and we can make a comparison in between Turkey and Spain. Okay, do you have any question up to that point? Wow, the class is 20 students.
So I have a question,
really?
dear Sabri. I have a question. Are you using artificial intelligence sometime to compare the studies?
Yes, we can use it, but as a personal, I do not.
Okay. Yes.
But we can do it. I know we can do it.
Okay.
We can prepare a kind of algorithms for such kind of programs, artificial intelligence programs. Okay. Do you have any question up to that point? Logistic performance index and its data analysis. If you don't have any question, let's go on with a different thing. Let me, yeah, a kind of bibliometric analysis. Bibliometric analysis shows us that who or which authors has studied on LPI or logistics with LPI parameters, or the terms of logistic performance index and logistics have studied in research papers recently. So, or the year, whatever we want to see actually. So there's a good web page here. Let me open it once more. Can I? Yeah. Okay. When we go to the Web of Science, and let me enter with my description here. Yes. Topics, example, and let me make a detailed search. Let's search from topics, which means that I want to see LPI within that topics, within that research papers, logistics, whoever studied an article. I want to see LPI is included in its topics, and add a query and choose and topic also logistics. I'm writing this because LPI may be a kind of different abbreviation for any other disciplines. Okay, so we are searching for topics included LPI term, and this is logical phenomenon. This is logical parameter, and topics included logistics. Okay, when we want to search this, there are almost 200 different research, and as you might remember, I have sent you 50 articles before last week's. Remember? So these are obtained such kind of study, and explore logistic performance index using I-distance statistical approach. Let's say logistic performance index driven policy development, etc., and the effect of logistics. Anyway, these are there are 200 almost 200 research, and we can explore, we can export this, the whole studies as tab delimate file to be able to make a bibliometric analysis. And sorry, Gökhan dersteyim. Sorry. And we can get a kind of text file, and when we download the WOS Viewer, let me open it. These are not detailed important for all of you. Just want to show how we can see a kind of bibliometric analysis, which authors, which academics studying on logistics and logistic performance index recently. And this is a kind of application for bibliometric analysis. They create a base on V1 to bibliometric analysis. Next one, bibliometric data. Yeah, okay. Next one. Let me load the text file, LPI and logistics. Okay. Go on. I want to see the co-occurrences of the authors and keywords. And next one. There are 70 meet the threshold. We can increase or decrease the number of occurrences of a keyword. Let's say if we want to see a keyword may reused as 4 times, and this makes 24 keywords. Next, all of them. Okay, these are 24 keywords for this study, and finish. Yes. Now we'll see the details for a bibliometric analysis of logistic performance index, including logistics sector. Okay, this has a meaning that there are 3 visualization here. One of them is the network, who studied and with which keyword they have used, and which related to the other keywords, as you see here. The most studied, when you see the Bowles volume, for example, logistic performance index have been studied more than European Union, let's say, or logistics itself has been studied cluster analysis. And there are 6 main clusters. You can see also the clusters here. Cluster 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And within that 6 clusters, which keywords are included in this analysis. And moreover, when we want to see a timeline from 2017 to 2019, we can see that the blue colored is more relatively studied recently, and gravity model, performance, logistic performance index itself, and logistics performance here also. As you see, carbon dioxide emissions or green logistics is studied in 2018, something like that. Am I right? The green, almost green. And transportation has been studied 2017 or something like that, as you see here. International logistics, the relationship international logistics and LPI is studied 2017. So last year's doesn't study this kind of study, so we can make a research paper on this. Let's say this may be an important output for this analysis. Economic growth, as you see here, is all blue, so recently has been studied with logistic performance. Okay, and when we want to have a density visualization, now you can see efficiency, European Union, carbon dioxide emission. So the green, the yellow one have been studied more when we look from the keyword side. So the raster colored efficiency, let's say, or carbon dioxide emissions, European Union, these keywords can be studied moreover. This means that there is a lack of transportation study with logistic performance index. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. So this is a kind of bibliometric analysis. That's all for logistic performance index for today, and we can close this session. Do you have any question? We can study interactively. Ola, do you have any question?
No, I don't have a question.
No. Okay. Let me see who are here. Hayat, have you any question? Did you understand what LPI is? Did you understand there are 6 parameters of LPI? And these are important for the governments, their especially logistics policies on their countries. Right? And one more thing, its importance for the investors, right? Global investors. When any investor want to invest to that country, they are looking also the LPI index and compare the countries, whichever they are used, they are efficiently in LPI or not. So these are all important from both sides, from business and investors, and also from governments. Okay. If you don't have any question, now we can close our lecture, and I want to transfer you to travel one of our museum, which one is that? Hangisi abi bu şey? Tasarım. Ah, yes. If you don't have any question, now we are free to travel our museums. These are all done in Spatia's platforms. Thank you to our platform suppliers, and thank you to TechSoft also, and thank you to Rıdvan Yılmaz and Metacan platform. Now we can go to the typographic design museum. Can you come to that verse with me? Just clicking on that verse, okay? Are you coming?
Where should we click on?
Yeah, you click on that travel verse and travel to Sabahattin Kayış Meta Sergi. You will click travel and you will be there. Welcome once more. This is a Turkey's map. Can you hear me?